Tomcats and their fans start celebrating here at Cardinal Stadium in Louisville as Ashland wins it here this afternoon over Lincoln County. Total domination. Ashland 35, Lincoln County 13. The Cats are the state champions for 1990. They're 14-1. Lincoln County goes home 13-2, the state runner-up. Reporters and such. David, I don't know where you are, but let's get going here.
All right, yeah, we will. Hey. Oh, my. Look at that big trophy.
Look at that big trophy. Isn't she pretty? Woo-wee. Oh, that's a pretty thing. Dick Marsh out getting the trophy. And Dennis Ledford, the principal. Oh, yeah. Turn on the lights, Bruce. We're coming home. The Tomcats win it here this afternoon, 35-13. It was all Ashland. Lincoln County's never in the ball game. Never. It might have been 12-7 or 14-7 at halftime, but you knew Ashland was going to blow it wide open again. And they did. Now there's the trophy held up by McRae man. And the kids go, all the guys go over to put a hand on it and give it its loving touch.
I'll find out.
Ashland wins it here 35-13 over Lincoln County. Vic Marsh goes over to the fans and stands on the bench. Great job, Vic Marsh.
Sure he is.
He's going to try and say a few words. David, hustle over here and get this.
Who deserves everything they can get, but it's for the city of Ashland. We love you. Thank you.
It's not only for the city of Ashland, it's for all of Eastern Kentucky.
Exactly.
We play good football in Eastern Kentucky, and we've proven it here today with a 35-13 win over Lincoln County.
Well, Ashland dominated throughout. It just shows that up in our area, Dickie, that they play great football. And when you come up into Eastern Kentucky to play, you better button those chin straps.
Well, the Tomcats win it. We'll come back here to Cardinal Stadium in Louisville and talk with the players and coaches and everybody involved with the Tomcat football team as Ashland wins it 35-13. We'll be back in a little while here on WCMI. Sit here handily 35-13 over Lincoln County. The celebration starts here in Louisville and will end up tonight at Putnam Stadium in Ashland. The home of the Tomcats back on August the 17th when this season started. The Tomcats took the field against a good Raceland football team and rolled over the Rams 41-8. The next week the Tomcats held on for a 21-13 win over Boyd County. The following week, we're still in August, the Tomcats suffered their only defeat of the year, an 18-15 loss to Greenup County. The Tomcats since then, and now including this one, have ripped off 12 straight, including the 1990 Class AAA state championship. There's nobody better than the Ashland Tomcats in Class AAA in the state of Kentucky. It ends on December the 1st, 1990 here at Cardinal Stadium. It started back, probably in July. It probably started back even further than that. You got to go back to probably January and maybe the end of the season last year when the Tomcats suffered their loss against Belfry in the opening round of the playoffs. And, of course, from there, got to work and set themselves and put themselves to work to win a state championship, and they win it here today, commencing here the big climax here at Cardinal Field in Louisville, Cardinal Stadium. Ashland wins at 35-13, total domination for the Tomcats here today. Lincoln County was never in the football game from the outset. Ashland jumped out to an early 7-0 lead, added on to make it 14-0 at the end of the second quarter. Lincoln County came back with a score with 4 seconds to go in the half to make it 14-7, but you had the feeling that Ashland would take the football and ram it down the throat of Lincoln County, and they proceeded to do so. They took the opening kickoff, 5 minutes, a second. They marched 80 yards in 8 plays. Hutt got his second touchdown. It was 21-7, and the route was on as Ashland wins it here today, 35-13 over the Lincoln County Patriots. A good season for Coach Larry Phillips, but not good enough. As Ashland, the better of the teams here today, and I'm not sure that Lincoln County was the second best team in the state of Kentucky in Class AAA. I don't think they are. but they've got the trophy to prove it. And you can't fight with that. But I'm not sure they're the second best team in the state of Kentucky. The Tomcats have since moved from the field. The Tomcat fans are headed for the exits. They'll be heading home, and we'll be announcing here on WCMI throughout the afternoon during the course of the Kentucky Notre Dame basketball game about the approximate arrival time of Ashland and when we can get back there and start celebrating at Putnam Stadium. And I know the police department and fire department will be at the will be at the Ashland city limits to pick them up and parade them around and so forth and so on. And it'll just be a great, great day. December 1st, 1990 will be one of the greatest days in Tomcat athletic history, if you will. David Payne hopefully will be able to get into the locker room sometime in the very near future. I think they keep the press out for a few minutes anyway before
cooling off period.
Cooling off period, as they like to say. And,
well, obviously it's going to be a long interview. Why don't we go ahead and throw some stats in here? I got to go find some folks downstairs myself.
Okay.
Let's see what's going on here. Let's do Lincoln first. This will give you some idea. We'll just do them at the same time. Early on when it was 28-13, you and Herb said it did not indicate the final. That the final score was not indicative of the domination. Well, the stats will give you that domination. Let's take a look at the ledger. First of all, for the Ashland Tomcats, they ran 60 plays today. The Lincoln County's 28. They ran 32 more offensive plays. 56 on the ground, 365 yards. It's a little above the average, right, Dickie? Yeah, it's a little above. 2 of 4 through the air, 55 yards, a touchdown. That was to Hutt for 24 yards. And also, no touchdowns, I beg your pardon, and 1 interception. Individually, Thomas, not one of his better games, but he did it on defense. 17 carries, 65 yards. Charlie Johnson, 19 carries, 120 yards. Chris Hutt, the man, if there was an MVP, he would get it, I think, for the game. He had 14 carries, 172 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And that was the total offense, 60 plays, 420 yards. For Lincoln County, 28 plays, 21 rushes for 65 yards, 4 of 7 through the air, 63 yards, no TDs, and 1 interception as well. Individually, their 1,600-yard rusher, Van Hook, 7 carries, 33 yards. Dial 911 again. Newcomb had 5 carries for 31. Irvin had 8 on 3. Carpenter 8 on 2. Wilkinson, who had a sack in the first half, and he was put out of the game at halftime, 3 carries for -13. Phillips once for -2. Let's look down the rest of it here. Lincoln County had 5 first downs, 1 in the second half. Ashland had 18 first downs. They had 15 on the ground, 1 through the air, and that was a big one at the time, Dickie, when they got that completion to Crawford, and also 2 by penalty. Both were roughing the kicker penalties. Juan Thomas punted but once today. He attempted 3. He was roughed twice. The one he got off was 48 yards. Lincoln County punted 5 times. They have a pretty good punter in Irving. Punted 5 times for an average of about 41 yards a kick. His longest was 50. Penalties kind of got kind of sloppy there late in the game. Ashland 8 penalties for 50 yards, and Lincoln County 9 penalties for 62 yards on the afternoon. Passing-wise, Wilkinson was 2 of 4, make it 2 of 5 for 63 yards. The other kid that came in, Phillips, 0 for 1, and Van Hook was 0 for 1 and an interception. Of course, their second touchdown came on a 70-yard fumble return with 5:32 left in the game, which at that time made it 28-13. And Ashland, quite frankly, was not trying to embarrass anybody, Dickie. They were just running the clock out. Just happened to be on the 1-yard line when Charlie went in for the final touchdown. So again, recapping, Ashland 60 plays, 420. Chris had 172 yards, 3 touchdowns, 18 first downs. Lincoln County only had 28 offensive plays today, 128 yards, 65 on the ground, 63 through the air, and perhaps another, and a big statistic, 5 first downs, and only 1 in the second half. And defense did its job as well. 35-7. I'm sorry, 35-13 is the final. Yeah. And so the numbers really tell it like it is. 400 got it. Over 400 yards of offense today.
Tomcats will win it handily here today. They're 1990. Yes, David.
How you doing?
Well, hey, I don't know where you are, but
I'm in locker room.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
What do you want?
Whoever you want to talk to. All yours.
Oh, I thought there was somebody. All right. Who you want?
Oh, media wants you, Bubby?
Who you want?
All right, well, Chris is going outside. We'll go over and talk to
Those wires that are taped up there.
We'll go over and talk to a couple guys over here. Did you get a shirt? Did you get one of my shirts? Come here, baby. We're on the air. Jimmy Benteen, state champions, 1990. Sounds pretty good.
That's great. I love it. I can't put it into words right now. It's sort of like last week, guys, but except for anything else to look forward to. Now we can just celebrate. Last week we had to come back and we had to prepare, but this week now all we have to do is party. I mean, it's yeah.
You had a big fumble recovery there.
Yeah, I should have had 2. One nailed that quarterback in the backfield, and I should have had that one too. But yeah, we came in at halftime, and I told everybody that I didn't think I should recover any fumbles because after our recover a fumble, we never take it in for a score. So even though it is close down into their territory, we never did. I think we take them one in this year off the fumble recovery. But
Good feeling, isn't it?
yeah, it's great. It's great.
Let's move over to You Can't Stop Him. The big boy. I was worried about you a few times. Congratulations, Juan.
Thank you.
Huh? Who? Why? Yeah. You didn't act on those, did you?
The last one, you got me, but I acted on it.
Got any questions for him, Dickie?
Come on, Dickie, throw me some questions.
Were they keying on you today? I thought they might have been keying on you a little bit today.
Yes, they keyed on me big time.
What did he end up with, Dickie?
Not very much.
I don't know. I don't have it. I lost it
right now.
somewhere.
That's all right, though. We won. It was matters. They keyed on me. Yo, they keyed on me. We said Huck and Chuck. Hey, Huck and Chuck, baby.
Huck and Chuck.
That's all we needed. That's all we needed.
They're waiting on the women reporters down here. Bring them in. Hey, congratulations.
Thank you.
We'll talk again. Stu, stand up here, Bubby. Can't get all the way down there. Stuart Hackworth played a heck of a game all year. How's it feel?
Oh, it's great. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to explain, but everything that we've worked for, all the times, all the tears that we went through in camp and everything, I mean, this is what it's all about. It's amazing.
Words don't describe it. Lincoln County just couldn't stop you guys.
We've been too strong for everybody all year, and I was kind of surprised they were a little bit weaker than I thought. But they were a good team. They made it to the state finals. You know, you got to give them some credit.
Well, it's over, buddy, but we're going to enjoy this one for a while, and especially throughout tonight.
Well, it's over, but yeah, we'll enjoy it tonight. Don't worry.
Big celebration at home, big boy. That kind of got him fired up, didn't it? Oh, McCree man. I'm going to have to talk to some more of the... Huh? Oh, Rhett, come here, honey. Where were you, hiding from me? Chucky, come over here. Come here. Get away from that stuff. I'm stepping all over people's stuff. Ray Robinson, congratulations. How you feel?
Oh, I feel great. I'm just glad I played football this year. I mean, we've been through a lot together all our lives, and I'm glad I came back out and decided to play.
You guys, we've watched you. Some of us have watched you since Junior Football League days, and who'd have thunk it?
I don't know. We talked about it when we were younger, but I don't know. It's true now. It feels great.
Okay. Chuck Johnson, the big boy. No cramps today.
No cramps.
No cramps. You must have had a good week. Lots of liquids this week, and just what the doctor ordered. And a state championship was even more what the doctor ordered.
Yeah, I mean, we ran out and we worked hard for it, and we deserved to win.
You had a nice game.
Yeah, thanks. I mean, you got those 5 line up front. I mean, those 5 guys, Stewart and Jay and James Suman and Tex and Jimmy. It's not hard to run up the middle. I mean, it's real easy. I mean, they're big. Hard to bring Chuck down, too.
Hard to bring the big boys down. Yes.
I want to say I love you, Holly Folsom.
Okay. Oh, is she home listening? Oh, is that from you or from Red?
That's from Red.
Oh, from Red. Dave Brown, congratulations.
Thank you. Hey, Red. I just want to say one thing. I've always want to say this, but I'm going to Disneyland.
Going to Disneyland. Going to Disneyland. State championship game over with now, and they were a good ball club, but you guys are ready.
Yeah, they were a good ball club, but we were just prepared, and we were ready to play, and we just came out and got the job done. There's nothing more we could ask for.
It was almost perfect. let them have that score right there before the first half ended, and put a little scare into us, but we came back out and got things done.
Yeah, I just kind of misjudged. I mean, because I sat there, I thought I had it judged right, but it started spinning over my head, and I just, nothing I could do about that. Just misplayed it.
All right, thanks, Dave. Congratulations. We'll talk to you guys in a little while. Get out of this locker room. I am dying. Dickie? And he's gone, too.
Oh, no, I'm here. I'm still here.
All right. We'll get some of the rest of these guys when we get outside.
Okay.
And because you probably want to wrap it up, and I'll try to find Coach Marsh, and we'll do all that kind of stuff.
Okay, well, we'll take a break. Come right back on WCMI.
Don Hall Chevrolet Oldsmobile at 1800 Greenup Avenue in Ashland is giving the competition something to growl about. Just listen to this. 1990 factory auction Calais, Prisms, or Corsicas. Your choice, only $79.99 at Don Hall Chevrolet Oldsmobile. These are low-mileage cars with the remainder of the new car warranty transferable at no charge. Check out the deals at Don Hall Chevrolet Olds. Get a 1990 Olds Calais, just $79.99. Or a 1990 Geo Prism, just $79.99. Or get a 1990 Chevrolet Corsica, just $79.99. The competition is growling about our specials. Don Hall Chevrolet Oldsmobile, 1800 Greenup Avenue in Ashland.
Hi, Louise.
We need to talk.
National Stadium in Louisville, the Ashland Tomcats, the newly crowned 1990 state champions in Class AAA in the state of Kentucky, as Ashland hammers Lincoln County here this afternoon, 35-13. Out on the field, Warren Central and Louisville Trinity getting ready to do battle for the Class 4A championship. Russellville defeated Bellevue last night, or yesterday afternoon, 21-7 for the Class A crown. In AA, Fort Knox defeated Corbin 21-7, and here it is 35-13. Ashland an easy winner over Fort Knox over Corbin 21-7, and here, of course, 35-13. Ashland defeats Lincoln County. Our post-game broadcast, is going to go for a while as we get back down there with the players and the coaches.
let them be part of this too.
Yeah, well, we're going to be back at Putnam Stadium and have a little bit of pet rally and so on, but
You got to move the bus?
I'm going to go right now.
You're going to Burger King somewhere, and then we'll see you tonight. All right. See you in Disneyland or whatever that term is, right? Dickie, are we still on?
Oh, yeah, we're on.
Oh, I thought the Big Blue was on.
No, we're on.
No.
Who cares about Kentucky basketball when you won a state championship?
When you won a state championship? All right.
Nobody cares. Let's take a break.
Okay.
All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back to Cardinal Stadium in just a couple of minutes right here on WCMI.
If your home central air conditioning is on its last legs, or if your old furnace is on the blink, General Heating and Air Conditioning wants you to think real hard for a few seconds about the modern Amana electric heat pump. The Amana electric heat pump is the only all-in-one heating and cooling system. In the summer, the Amana electric heat pump is a central air conditioner. Using your existing ductwork, the electric heat pump dehumidifies the air and keeps cool, comfortable air circulating throughout your entire house. In the winter, the Amana electric heat pump heats your home flamelessly, keeping it cozy and warm. In addition, because it's at least twice as energy efficient as gas equipment, the Amana electric heat pump can help you cut your winter heating bills. Find out more about today's most modern heating and cooling system. Call General Heating and Air Conditioning today at 836-8143. The modern Amana electric heat pump. It heats, it cools, and it saves. Your Amana heat pump distributor is Mid-America Distributors.
Ashland Office Supply is introducing a piece of paper only Canon copiers can duplicate. The new Performance Guarantee Program for Canon's versatile MP 2020, front-loading MP 1520, and compact MP 1020 copiers. The guarantee covers maintenance, toner supply, and parts, everything except the paper, and it's available for purchase now. Just come into Ashland Office Supply and get this one-of-a-kind copy paper today. Ashland Office Supply, 2100 29th Street. Ashland Sporting Goods over the years has been your one-stop for area school jackets. When you place an order for a new boys or girls jacket and plunk down your hard-earned money to pay, we like to take that seriously. And we'll do our best to provide top quality in the jacket and the monogramming that you decide upon. Ashland Sporting Goods appreciates your past business, and as we approach another Christmas season, we look forward to serving you. For all your sports needs, it's Ashland Sporting Goods, 2007 Carter Avenue. Phone 325-4312 with lots of free parking. Now open Sundays noon to 5.
The Ashland Tomcats win it here this afternoon over Lincoln County, 35-13. Total domination for the Tomcats as they win the state AAA championship. And the first state championship for Ashland since 1967. The first really for Eastern Kentucky since 1978 when Russell won the state AAA crown. And that one was at Eastern that day when they beat Woodford County. Coach Ivan McClone's football team. David, where are you?
Right here in the middle of it.
Okay.
Great man's right here with me. You probably couldn't see me because I was standing in front of the big boy. Congratulations, McCray.
Thanks a lot, Dirk. It's just a feeling you can't explain it unless you're here yourself. I mean, a lot of people never make it this far. Never get the chance to feel it. It's outrageous.
I guess we're tickled to death that you moved to Ashland. I guess you're kind of glad you moved there too.
Yeah, I kind of glad I am too. When I moved here, and they told me what kind of program they had and what kind of football team they've had in the past. And they just made the semifinals year before. I just had to stay. I had to see what kind of chances I had here. I mean, down there in Texas, if I got lucky, I'd be able to start as a junior. Team wasn't that good anyway. Here I had a better team, had a better chance of starting. I hung around, and that's what happens.
Congratulations. Big job.
Thanks a lot, Dirk.
I'm going to talk to Herb and then Jason Suman. Herb Skies, congratulations.
Thanks a lot, Dirk. I don't know what to say. We've talked about it all winter long about how we're going to go to state and everything else when we was lifting weights, and now we're here. It's hard to...
It's a great feeling.
Yeah, you just can't explain it.
Jason Suman,
Sir.
how you feel?
Great. Absolutely great. Took a lot of hard work and determination, but we made it.
Talked to your dad and brother before the ball game tonight, and I know what you told your brother last night. Didn't know it till today, and this one was for him too.
Yeah, it was. When he played 2 years ago, it was a really bad letdown when we played Covington Catholic, and it was just one of those things. And I took my brother's number, and made a hard dedication to the team and everything, and came out on top. Great time. Love it.
On top, that's where it is.
Yep.
Congratulations again. Jason Suman, hi Chad. Your time will come, honey. 2 years. We'll be back here in 2 years. Or maybe next year. Can't stop the little guy. Hey, Elmer, congratulations.
Thank you, Dirk.
How you feel?
Feel great.
The worth staying around another year?
Yeah.
He's an alumni. Clayton Hill. 4 for 4. 5 for 5.
5 for 5.
Clayton Hill. First of all, congratulations, All-State in soccer. Congratulations, big game today.
Thank you. I had a great time. I'm glad I played football this year.
I am too.
I mean, these guys have taken me in real well, and to win this state championship is it's a great feeling. I've got a chance to feel it in soccer, but football's good enough.
Feels pretty good here, doesn't it?
It does.
You had excellent stats all year, and again, you know, those points as they mounted up, you know, we needed all of them.
I hope they did. I mean, I hope I counted some. Like I said, I've been saying all year, I'm just a kicker. But, I mean, I hope they've helped in some games. So.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Clayton Hill. Hi, honey. Stewie, you getting ready to go eat a lot and be ready to go in Ashland?
We're getting ready to go eat hamburgers. I gotta have big steaks waiting for us, but that's all right.
Maybe we'll take care of that.
We'll take care of that next week.
We'll take care of that next week. That's right.
All
Dickie
right,
just said
we
we'll
will.
take care of that.
Thanks a lot.
See you at Putnam Stadium.
One
See you
more
at Disney
time.
World.
That's our Disney World, isn't it?
It is our Disney World. What are you carrying?
My eggs.
Are you going somewhere? Disneyland? Chuck,
Went home to celebrate.
we're going to have a little thing at the stadium now. You'll go up tonight. That's where you're going. We're going right to the stadium. As soon as we get home, boy. Yeah. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah, I can't wait.
Turn the lights on Putnam Stadium one more time.
All right.
See you there. Chuck Johnson. Let's turn around and saw Chuck Broughton standing there. Take it back up. Hold on a minute. There's a proud mama. Aren't you? And yet, Johnson, congratulations. 2 fine sons. This one reaches the pinnacle of whatever you can do in high school football. I know you're proud.
I'm definitely proud of them. I knew they were going to win. I just knew it.
You're going to stay and watch your daughter play basketball tonight.
Hope she wins, too.
She get to come over today, I guess?
Yes, she watched the game up to about middle of fourth quarter, and then she had to leave for pregame.
You got some fine kids. I know you're proud of them.
Yes, definitely, all 3 of them.
Chuck, just tremendous today. He opened things up for us.
One of the better games.
Not maybe stat-wise, but certainly he opened everything up for us.
He sure did. I'm real proud of him.
Congratulations, you and Mike.
Thanks.
Okay. And yet, Johnson, busy mama with going to see basketball tonight.
Yes, she is.
All right, Dickie, back up to you, and then we'll try to wrap it up from down here. If you've got anything else up there to do, we'll try to find out. Well, we got to pack up, and then of course they're going to Burger King.
Yeah.
Which is supposed to be across the street, and then we'll talk.
Okay. Well, we'll come back here to Cardinal Stadium. Ashland wins at 35-13. This is Tomcat football on WCMI.
Kentucky Paint and Carpet, 4324 13th Street in Ashland, is your one-stop for home decorating. And Kentucky Paint and Carpet, your headquarters for Columbia Paints. Also, Kentucky Paint and Carpet has something new for you, and that's in-stock wallpaper, now at half price. Kentucky Paint and Carpet, locally owned and operated. That assures you of that personal touch that's missing in so many of the other stores. Kentucky Paint and Carpet, phone 329-8111, locally owned and operated. And Kentucky Paint and Carpet says, good luck to the Tomcats.
Hi, Louise.
We need to talk.
Sure.
About the future and my freedom.
Okay.
How long have I been coming here?
Oh, golly, I guess.
A long time, eh?
Yes, a long time.
And all this time, I've never asked for special favors or treatment or anything like that.
No.
Not that you didn't make me feel special. You did, and I appreciate it, really.
Thanks.
It's just that from now on, it's going to be different.
Different?
Yes, different. I'm over 50 now, and I just want more. I want my freedom without all the obligations.
She wants something she can't get just anywhere. She doesn't want to pay for checking any longer, or for checks, or for her Visa or MasterCard, or for traveler's checks, money orders, cashier's checks, or her Quest card or notary services. She wants interest on her checking account, a bonus on her CDs, and an annual estate plan analysis. She wants a lot, and she wants it all free. And she can get it, too, at the Bank of Ashland.
Here, Louise, sign this and have your freedom.
Thanks, Max. I knew you folks at the Bank of Ashland would understand.
Bank of Ashland understands with the Freedom 50 account. Member FDIC.
We're starting another hectic time of the year, and at Ashland Sporting Goods, we're eager to get you ready for another happy Christmas season. From our easy layaway plan to expert monogram service. Hey, and see our big supply of Ashland, Boyd County, and Kentucky toddler sweatsuits. Sure to be a hot item. And don't forget the UK Corner with many new items. Also, don't forget we offer the area's oldest continuing trophy and plaque service in our store. Ashland Sporting Goods at 2007 Carter Avenue. Phone 325-4312 with lots of free parking. And now open Sundays noon.
And I don't know, we've talked to everybody and everything, and I guess all we need to do now is try and tell people what to do from here on out. Right, David? Right, he says. But anyway, what we need to do now is try and make some type of arrangements. The Ashland football team is still here. They're about to leave and eat their post-game meal. And I presume, David, are you with me anywhere? I don't know where you are.
Yeah, I'm down here. I just cleaning some things up here.
Oh, I didn't know if are they eating on the road, or are they going to?
No, there's a Burger King right across the road here, Dickie. And I figure by the time we get packed up, they'll probably be about through. I don't know if it's ready and waiting on them or.
Well, that's what I didn't know if they were going to eat on the road, if it's ready and waiting or what. But right now it's going on 4 o'clock, and I would say a good guesstimate would be 7:30 or 8 o'clock for them to hit the city limits. Would you not?
Are we going to follow them back and try to do reports or something? Or
yeah, we're going to try.
Hey guys, I need to ask y'all a technical question. Burger King, are y'all going in, or is it ready for you? Or
We're going to pick it up
and you'll eat on the way.
Okay.
All right, so we're just trying to get a time guesstimate. So.
We're supposed to be there at 4 o'clock. Get out 3 minutes ago.
All right. So we'll go over there, Dickie. After we pack up, we'll go over there and then try to get some kind of estimate after that. After they get underway.
All right.
I guess that'll do it from down here on the field. It's been a very exciting, emotional afternoon for me, and I'm very proud to be a part of it.
I too. We're not a very big part of it, but we're proud to be a little part of it. And we've enjoyed this season. I'll tell you, I've enjoyed this one more than any I've ever done. It started back on August 17th with the Tomcats and hadn't quit. And we haven't finished yet. We're going to be at Putnam Stadium tonight. The team is supposed to leave out of here about 4:15. They'll hit the city limits around 7:30 or 8. We invite you out to park along Route 60 or whatever you want to do. I know the city officials are going to make plans for the police and fire departments to meet them. We're going to have a big pep rally and celebration at Putnam Stadium tonight. If you don't want to meet them out on the highway, just go on over to Putnam Stadium. Bruce is going to open up that bad boy. Turn those lights on, Bruce. We're coming home with the hardware. I can say that. Honest to God, I can say that and be happy because we're coming home with the hardware now. All right, we'll see you tonight from Putnam Stadium. Enjoy UK and Notre Dame. That's upcoming right here on WCMI. Kentucky basketball with the Wildcats and the Fighting Irish. And then after that, we'll be right back at Putnam Stadium for the big celebration. So enjoy the basketball game while we're coming home with the hardware from Cardinal Stadium in Louisville. For Herb Conley and Ted Robinson and Hank Hillman, who's been with us all year, and David, of course, David Payne, who's been with us all year, and the thousands of others and the hundreds of others back at the studio, the guys back there have run great ball games. It belongs to all of us, all the citizens of Ashland and Eastern Kentucky. This big trophy that you'll be seeing tonight, and boy, it is pretty. I'll tell you what, there ain't a thing in the world prettier than that trophy that you'll get to put your gaze on tonight at Putnam Stadium. Well, that'll do it for now. The final score: Ashland 35, Lincoln County 13, and good evening, everybody.
Your greatest
We play good football in Eastern Kentucky. We're proving it here today with a 35-13 win over Lincoln County.
Well, Ashland dominated throughout. It just shows that up and down our area, Dickie, that they play great football. And when you come up into Eastern Kentucky, play better football chin crop.
Now the Tomcats win it. We'll come back here to Cardinal Stadium in Louisville and talk with the players and coaches and everybody involved with the Tomcats football team as Ashland wins it 35-13. We'll be back in a little while here on WCMI.
You may have. Oil check, your windshield wash, or your tire pressure check. You have to get out and do it yourself. Well, Rich Oil would like to show you the difference. Rich Oil offers you both self-service and full service, so you never have to get out of your car if you don't want to. And remember, to keep your car engine running smooth, try premium Rich Oil gasoline with injector clear. At Armco, having state-of-the-art facilities is another of their strategic goals. Some projects to meet our goals have already been completed, like the Ashland catcher and modifications to the cold mill. Armco has spent over $180 million over the last year to produce the quality products required by Armco's customers. Armco is spending money on various customer information systems, integrated technology, as well as on special information projects to make sure Armco has what it needs to lead the industry. Armco, America's steel maker.
Wins it here handily, 35-13 over Lincoln County. The celebration starts here in Louisville and will end up tonight at Putnam Stadium in Ashland. The home of the Tomcats back on August the 17th when their season started. The Tomcats took the field against a good Bracelet football team and rolled over the Rams 41-8. The next week the Tomcats held on for a 21-13 win over Boyd County. The following week, we're still in August, the Tomcats suffered their only defeat of the year, an 18-15 loss to Greenup County. The Tomcats since then, and now including this one, have ripped off 12 straight, including the 1995 AAA state championship. There's nobody better than the Ashland Tomcats, A-class AAA in the state of Kentucky. It ends on December the 1st, 1990 here at Cardinal Stadium. It started back evening, probably in July. It probably started back even further than that. You got to go back to probably January and maybe the end of the season last year when the Tomcats suffered their loss against Belfry in the opening round of the playoffs. And, of course, from there, got to work and set themselves and put themselves to work to win a state championship, and they win it here today, commencing here the big climax here at Cardinal Field in Louisville, Cardinal Stadium. Ashland wins at 35-13, total domination for the Tomcats here today. Lincoln County was never in the football game from the outset. Ashland jumped out to an early 7-0 lead, added on to make it 14-0 at the end of the second quarter. Lincoln County came back with a score with 4 seconds to go in the half to make it 14-7, but you had the feeling that Ashland would take the football and ram it down the throat of Lincoln County, and they proceeded to do so. They took the opening kickoff, 5 minutes, a second. They marched 80 yards in 8 plays, got his second touchdown. It was 21-7, and the route was on as Ashland wins it here today, 35-13 over the Lincoln County Patriots. Good season, Coach Larry Phillips, but not good enough. As Ashland, the better of the teams here today, and I'm not sure that Lincoln County was the second best team in the state of Kentucky by AAA. I don't think they are, but they've got the trophy to prove it. You can't fight with that. But I'm not sure they're the second best team in the state of Kentucky. The Tomcats have since moved from the field. The Tomcat fans are headed for the exit. They'll be heading home, and we'll be announcing here on WCMI throughout the afternoon during the course of the Kentucky Notre Dame basketball game about the approximate arrival time of Ashland and when we can get back there and start celebrating at Putnam Stadium. And I know the police department and fire department will be at the Tomcats, will be at the Ashland city limits to pick them up and parade them around and so forth and so on. And it'll just be a great, great day. December 1st, 1990 will be one of the greatest days in Tomcat athletic history, if you will. David Payne hopefully will be able to get into the locker room sometime in the very near future. I think they keep the press out for a few minutes anyway before the cooling off period, as they like to say. And, well, obviously it's going to be a long interview. Why don't we go ahead and listen? We're stashing here. I got to go find some folks downstairs for film. Okay? Let's see what's going on here. We'll do the weekend first. We'll give you some idea. We'll just do it at the same time.
Early on when it was 28-13, you had Herb Tipp did not indicate the final, the final score was not indicative of the domination. Well, stats will give you that domination. Let's take a look at the legend. First of all, for the Ashland Tomcats, they ran 60 plays today to Lincoln County's 28. They ran 32 more offensive plays. 56 on the ground, 365 yards, a little above the average, right? 60, yeah, a little above. 2 of 4 through the air, 55 yards, a touchdown. That was the Hutt for 24 yards. And also, no touchdowns, I beg your pardon, and 1 interception. Individually, Thomas, not one of his better games, but he did it on defense. 17 carries, 65 yards. Charlie Johnson, 19 carries, 120 yards. Chris Hutt, the man, if there was an MVP, he would get it, I think, for the game. He had 14 carries, 172 yards, and 3 touchdowns. And that was a total offense, 60 plays, 420 yards. For Lincoln County, 28 plays, 21 rushes for 65 yards, 4 of 7 through the air, 63 yards, no TDs, and 1 interception as well. Individually, the 1,600-yard rusher, Van Hook, 7 carries, 33 yards. Dial 911 again. Newcomb had 5 carries for 31. Irvin had 8 on 3. Carpenter 8 on 2. Wilkinson had a sack in the first half, and he was put out of the game at halftime. 3 carries for minus 13. Phillips 1 for minus 2. Let's put down the rest of it here. Lincoln County had 5 first downs, 1 in the second half. Ashland had 18 first downs. They had 15 on the ground, 1 through the air. That was a big one at the time when they got the complete to Crawford. And also 2 by penalty. Both were roughing the kicker penalty. Juan Thomas punted but once today. He attempted 3. He was roughed twice. The one he got off was 48 yards. Lincoln County punted 5 times. They have a pretty good punter in Irving. Punted 5 times for an average of about 41 yards a kick. His longest was 50. Penalties kind of got kind of sloppy there late in the game. Ashland 8 penalties for 50 yards. And Lincoln County 9 penalties for 62 yards on the afternoon. Passing-wise, Wilkinson was 2 of 4, make it 2 of 5 for 63 yards. The other kids came in, Phillips 0 for 1, and Van Hook was 0 for 1 and an interception. Of course, the second touchdown came on a 70 yards fumble return with 5:32 left in the game. At that time, made it 28 to 13. And Ashland, quite frankly, was not trying to embarrass anybody, did you? They were just running the clock out. It happened to be on the 1-yard line when Tully went in for the final touchdown. So again, recapping, Ashland 60 plays, 420. Chris had 172 yards, 3 touchdowns, 18 first downs. Lincoln County only had 28 offensive plays today, 128 yards, 65 on the ground, 63 through the air, and perhaps another in the big statistic, 5 first downs, only 1 in the second half, and the defense did its job as well. 35-13 is fine, yeah. And so the numbers really tell it like it is. 400, over 400 yards of offense. Tomcats are winning handily here today. They're 1990 yesterday. How you doing? All right. I don't know where you are, but I'm in locker room. Oh, okay. Go ahead. What do you want? Whoever you want, talk to. All yours. Oh, I thought there's somebody. All right. Who you want? Oh, medium P, you want to, Bubby? Who you want? All right, well, Chris going outside. We'll go over and talk to him. So we talk to a couple guys over here. You get a shirt? Why don't you get one of my shirts? Come here, baby. We're on the air. Jimmy Benting, state champions, 1990. They're pretty good.
That's great. I love it. I can't put in the words right now. That's just like last week. But if there's anything else to look forward to now, we can just celebrate. Last week we had to come back and we had to prepare, but this week all we have to do. Corny, I mean, yeah.
You had a big fumble recovery there.
Yeah, I should have had 2-1, nailed that quarterback in the backfield. I should have had that one too, but yeah, he came in at halftime and I told everybody that I didn't think I could cover any fumbles because after I covered a fumble, we never take it in for a score. So even though it is close down into their territory, we never did. I think we take one in this year. Fumble recovery, but
good feeling, isn't it?
Yeah, it's great.
Move over to You Can't Stop Me. a big boy. I was worried about you a few times. Congratulations, Juan. Thank you. Huh? Who? Why? Yeah. You didn't act on those, did you? The last one you got me, bud. I acted. Well, any questions for him, Dickie? Come on, Dickie, tell me the question. Were they keying on you today? I thought they might have been keying on you. Keying on today? Yeah, they keyed on me big time. But what did they end up with, Dick? I don't know. I don't have it. I lost it right now somewhere. We won. It was matters. They keyed on me. Yeah, they keyed on me. You said, Hush and Chuck. Hey, Hush and Chuck, man. Hush and Chuck. That's all we do. That's all we do. Still on the women reporters down here. Bring them in. Hey, congratulations. Thank you. We'll talk again. So, stand up here, Bubby. Get all the way down there. Sarah Hackworth played a heck of a game all year. How's it feel? Oh, right. I don't know. I mean, it's hard to explain, but everything that we've worked for all the time, all the years that we went through in camp and everything, I mean, it's what it's all about. Amazing. Words don't describe it. Lincoln County just couldn't stop you guys. We've been too strong for everybody all year, and I was kind of surprised they were a little bit weak than I thought. I thought they were a good team. They made the state finals. You know, you've got to give them some credit. Well, it's over, buddy, but we're going to enjoy this one for a while, especially throughout tonight. Well, it's over, but, yeah. we'll do it tonight, don't worry. Big celebration at home, big boy. Got to fire it up, didn't it? Oh, my cream man. I'm going to have to talk this morning, huh? Oh, Red, come here, honey. Where were you? Hiding from me? Chucky, come over here. Come here. Get away from that stuff. You're stepping all over people's stuff. Ray Robinson, congratulations. Thank you. Oh, I feel great. I'm just glad I played football this year. I mean, we've been through a lot together all our lives. I'm glad it came back out. God's play. You guys, we've watched it. Most of us have watched it since junior football league days. But who'd have thunk it? I don't know. We talked about it when we were younger, but I don't know. True now. Feels great. Okay. Chuck Johnson, the big boy. No cramps today. No cramps. No cramps yet, but had a good week. Lots of liquids this week, and just what the doctor ordered. And a state championship was even more what the doctor ordered. Yeah, I mean, we were out. We worked hard for it. We deserved to win. You had a nice game. Thanks. I mean, you got those 5 line up front. I mean, those 5 guys, Stewart and Jay and Newman and Ed, Jimmy. It's not hard to run up the middle. It's real easy. Hard to bring big boys down. Yes. I want to say I love you, Holly Paul. Okay. Oh, is she home with? Oh, is that from you or from Brad? Oh, from Brad. Say Brown. Congratulations. Hey, Brad. I was going to say one thing. I was going to say it, but I'm going to Disneyland. Going to Disneyland. Going to Disneyland. State championship game, over with now, and they were a good ball club, but you guys are ready. Yeah, they were a good ball club, but we were just prepared. We were ready to play, and just came out and got the job done. Nothing more you could ask for. It was almost perfect. Let them have that score right there at the before the first half ended, and put a little scare into us, but we came back out and got things done. That's kind of judge. I thought I thought I had it judged right, but it started to off my head, and nothing I could do about that. Okay, please. All right, thanks, Dave. Congratulations. We'll talk to you guys in a little while. Get out of this locker room. I'm fine. Dickie? And he's gone too. Oh, no, I'm here. I'm still here. All right. We'll get some of the rest of these guys when we get outside. Okay. And so if you probably want to wrap it up, and I'll try to find Coach Marsh. We'll do all that kind of stuff. Okay, well, we'll take a break. Come right back on WCMI. The newly crowned 1990 state champions in Class AAA in the state of Kentucky as Ashland hammers Lincoln County here this afternoon, 35-13. Out on the field, Warren Central and Louisville Trinity getting ready to do battle for the Class 4A championship. Russellville defeated Bellevue last night, or yesterday afternoon, 21-7 for the Class A crown. In AA, Fort Knox defeated Corbett 21-7, and here it is 35-13. Ashland an easy winner over
Corpus 21-7, and here for 35-13 Asheville to beat Lincoln County. Our post-game broadcast is going to go for a while as we get back down there with the players and the coaches and talk with them before we get out of here and head home for the celebration of Putnam Stadium in Asheville sometime around 8 o'clock tonight or thereabouts. I guess would don't really know what time we're going to get out of here. It'll probably be another half hour or longer before they get out of here. Our wife is happy. Okay, no problem. Let's see. I don't know where David has gone. I saw him back down the sideline here, but since then he's disappeared into the crowd down there. The Tomcats dressed in the Louisville dressing room, and many of the Tomcat fans have stayed around to celebrate a little bit here. And some of course, have hit the road back home to get back before the team does, so they can do some celebrating of their own at Putnam Stadium. Well, while we try and find David and try and get some more coaches and stuff on the air, we can take a break, I guess. Let's take a break here on WCMI. We'll be right back. 35-13 over Lincoln County for the Class AAA crowd. David Baines wandering around there somewhere. Go ahead. Well, he was wandering around there just a second ago. And I couldn't find him in that throng of people down there if I had to. Oh, there he is. He's talking to the good mayor. My dad. Dad's down there helping celebrate. Good to have him here. Well, several city officials here today, and they're planning on taking the team up, I would think, at the city limits and raiding them down around through town on the way truck. What?
Talk to him right now.
Well, why not?
Daddy, it's Mark, the mayor of the city of Ashland. It's a great feeling, Dick, and so many citizens were here today. Oh, they indeed were. We had a terrific turnout from Ashland. Dirk, I'm so pleased with all of the support of the whole greater Ashland area. They're down here supporting this. It's a great football game, a championship, just not for Blazer, but for the entire city and for everybody. We got an upbeat thing going in Ashland. This continues it. This keeps up. I'm going to get back to the broadcast booth. This keeps up. You ain't had to. Your son, I thought, was going to dive through the window. I thought he would too, but it was great. And everybody is so proud. I told Vic that I congratulated Vic on behalf of Ashland. He's done a great deal, a great job, and a tremendous effort for Ashland. We'll see you at Putnam Stadium tonight. Yes, sir. Okay, we'll all be there at Putnam Stadium this evening. There's my buddy. My buddy right here. I'm my cup still. We changed that.
Oh, they did?
Oh, we got a big new Gold Star. See? I don't know what we were doing now. I thought we were all leaving. They're all packing up.
Oh, there's a new bus now, huh?
Hell yeah.
What happened to the old one?
They sent her on home. 6 years. Congratulations. How's it feel? It feels great, guys. What we've been working for all year long. I'm happy for the boys. I hope the young kids learn something from us, make them out hungry next year, and during this winter and get the way towards it. Something special. 14-1 state championship. I don't know. There probably isn't any greater feeling this day. Oh, no. There's no greater feeling than this. When I played, that's what I dreamed about. And I'm just glad that Coach Martin gives me an opportunity to coach. It's great. Great. Bill Blake, come over here. I'm going to break up if I get over here in the corner too far. Bill Blake, the volunteer assistant, just does an outstanding job. And one of the favorites, as you can tell from the crowd. Bill Blake, congratulations. Thanks, Dave. It's been a long time coming. I've probably been with Coach Martin for, I guess, ever since he coached at Ashland. And it's just something he's worked for, and I'm just glad he finally got it. It was exciting. There was no question about it. We showed our dominance early, kind of gave one before halftime, and then I had to, we just came back to miles on them. Right. They were probably pretty much keying on one, and then Christmas took over, and there's just nothing else you can say about it. It was just Christmas good. All right, Dickie, what did you end up? How many yards? Forget.
Nearly 200. Official stats on that. Yeah,
official stats on that. So Chris had was close to 200 yards, 3 touchdowns. Just super effort by the young man. And now I should have told the mayor we're going to have to AstroTurf Putnam Stadium. Chris Hutt, one of our not loan, but one of our returnees next year. We got to get him turf to run on. He likes this stuff. Yeah, he said that
he's from Clarksville, Indiana, and said that that's one of his dreams to always play on AstroTurf. And evidently, we need to get some AstroTurf up the state. Bring on the AstroTurf. That's right. Well, huh? That's my job, yeah. Mine, and we need AstroTurf. Are we going to go on and we better get on into the and talk to Coach Marsh? Is that part of the schedule we're on right now? Yes, if you want to, or we can take a break and you can come back and talk to them. Yeah, well, you're definitely part of the schedule, buddy. I can't think of anybody more important. I'm just giving you a chance to hug everybody. I want to apologize for not making our last night. No, Herb finally called it right. You had your mind focused one way, and you got over there. We might have got you focused another way, and we didn't. That's fine. Don't worry about not showing up last night. No, I said Pinnacle before, but this is it, buddy, and you deserve all the credit. Your players play hard for you, your coaches coach hard for you. The guys from Louisville told me there were 6,000 people here playing one, and that's amazing. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. We just had a great following all year, and once you turn around and look up there and you saw all that maroon and white, it's really put Coach Field down his spine, but I just can't say enough about these kids. They're just a fantastic bunch of young men. Opportunistic. We had a couple of breaks early there that we were able to capitalize on, and then they got a couple of breaks late, but we didn't give up. And actually, you got to give Lincoln County credit. They're a fantastic football team. They didn't give up either, and of course, it really hurt them when they lost the quarterback. I really am not sure what happened to it, but you're in a state championship game and you lose your starting quarterback. That's got to take a lot of wind out of your sails. But we're the state champs, and it sounds good to say that. And I just want to thank everybody in Ashland. Bill, give me that right there. I can't get over to game of give and take. They took some things. We gave them some things maybe they hadn't seen before. I guess I know there's a lot of things going on inside. We've thrown the pass to Scott Crawford before. He caught this one, and big play there, as I remember. Oh, it was a heck of a big play because it was, if I'm not mistaken, it was the third long, and of course when he caught it, there was nobody out there, and he just turned it up and did a good job running with it. That was a pass play that we felt like we could complete on him. Of course, when you fake it to Juan and then fake it to Chris, that holds everybody. Everybody freezes right there in their shoes, and then you get your tight end, and get him out there in the flat a little bit to throw the ball to us. So it was a big play at the time, and I had to give them credit. They took Juan out of my offense pretty much. I mean, we struggled like crazy to try to get him in it, but what they were doing then was giving us Charlie and Chris on the counters, and I told Juan at the end of the first quarter, I said, "Bud, they're trying to take you out of the offense." I said, "But it's careful what Charlie and Chris." He said, "Run them." So that's the team atmosphere, that's the team spirit, and that's what this team has been founded on all year long. Chris Hutch, I don't know, how to even describe his game tonight. This afternoon. He had close to 200 yards, 3 touchdowns, and he seems adapted pretty well to this AstroTurf. He runs well on it. We talked about him running well on dry ground, but you put him out there on AstroTurf, he ran extremely well. But Chris got those quick feet, and he's able to change directions to do those things. And it really, the surface today really aided him. Vic, you prepared this team as well as anybody ever has. You kept them, as we talked about, we used the old word focus. You kept them focused down here. Came over here, had a good workout last night. I guess you went back one film, and the guys were under the seniors' leadership, which we talked about before, knew to go in and take care of themselves and not get out and not stay up, play cards or whatever to do when you travel, and it showed today. I thought your kids were fresh for coming down and spending overnight, and just really took it to them. I mean, you heard some of them. Well, they were tense last night. I mean, you could feel it. They were tense and tight, nervous and so on. And I was walking up and down the hall myself this morning at 12:30. I couldn't really see that. By the way, that's when I remembered that I forgot to come to the radio at 12:30. But just kind of listening to the doors, and there were several of them that were in there still. The lights were out, and they were talking real quietly, and just to stand and listen, they were talking about Lincoln County, and I thought there were times about opening the door and saying, "Now come on, fellas, we got to get some sleep." I thought, no, if we want them focused, if they're too keyed up at this point to sleep, at least they're talking about the right subject. So
they got up pretty bright-eyed this morning and had a good breakfast. And it's just been a great day all the way around for us.
Best one I can remember.
Well, for a long time anyway, but hopefully we'll have some more in the future. But I just can't talk about these kids enough and how special they are to me.
Yeah, there goes one pretty a little more special than some of the others, I guess. Scott Marsh just walked by, slapped his dad on the back. This, as the mayor just told us, this does so much, not just, for the high school, but, again, having the following we had down here, and I can't wait to get back to Putnam Stadium. I know so many people had to work or couldn't get down here for one reason or another. I'm sure they're going to be to Putnam Stadium this evening when we return, and, this wins for all those guys that started these guys out in the Little League, the Junior Football League, who were down here on the sidelines, and all the way up to when you get them, and everybody's had a hand in it, I guess.
Everybody has, from Little League coaches to the Boosters Club to the administration. I just can't talk about what Mr. Lefford and Mr. Sloan and Mr. Umberger have done for us here in the last couple of weeks as we've made playoffs. I mean, they've really been over backwards to accommodate us, and our film crew, to run a quality program, Dirk, and everybody knows you've got to have good people from top to bottom. And to be true, we've got so many good people. I don't know where the top starts and the bottom ends, because I just have at this time period it's kind of on an even keel because everybody's important.
We're jumping back and forth here. The game is on my mind, and I know this is a very personal moment for you. I mean, I know you're excited and feel very good about your ball club. I'm jumping around. The game itself is important because that's what we did. That's what we prepared for all week to get ready for them. It doesn't necessarily seem incidental now, but we've already got the state championship, and it just seems like it's time to move on to something else. And I don't know what that is, but I'm sure we're going to find out here in the next 3 or 4 hours anyway.
Well, I guess so, but after the game is over, Coach Jay says who we prepare for now. And at the beginning of the week, this week, Monday, I was talking to the kids on the practice field at home, and I said, fellas, this is the last game. This is it. This is the last game of the year. And then it dawned on me, that's the weirdest feeling I ever had. It was kind of like somebody whispered a secret to you you weren't supposed to know or something. And it dawned on me, that's the first time in 19 years I have used those words. I've never said this is the last game of the year, because it's never been the last game of the year for us. We've never made it to the state championship, granted, but to use those words as a coach, it really felt weird. And so then I said it again. I said, this is the last game of the year. And it felt even better to say that, and the kids kind of got excited about it a little bit, but I guess after 19 years, you just kind of get to the point where, when you win, there's always somebody else to prepare for. When you win, there's somebody else to prepare for. Now we won, there's nobody else to prepare for right now, so we're just going to kind of sit back and relax and take it easy for a while.
Well, you can relax for 3 or 4 hours here anyway, I guess, or on your way home. That's about all you're going to get, because then again you're going to then you're again the fans are going to own you again for a few hours this evening, and I know you want to let them be part of this too.
Yeah, well, we're going to be back at the stadium and have a little bit of pep rally and so on, but
you got to move the bus. You're going to Burger King somewhere, and then we'll see you tonight. All right. See you in Disneyland, or whatever that term is, right? Are we still on?
Oh, yeah, we're on.
I thought the Big Blue was on. No, we're on. No. Who cares about Kentucky basketball when you won a state championship? When you won a state championship? All right. Let's take a break. Okay. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back to Cardinal Stadium.